Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me! Oh man, I'm actually genuinely pretty excited to do another Final Fantasy XIV stream. I feel like it's been weeks! Probably because it's been weeks! And it's a very special occasion because it is 0.05 patch time, which means we've got new Hildibrand! I'm so thrilled. I can't wait. And yes, Egg. Is the Egg the bunny? Not anymore. She hasn't... Hild hasn't been an egg for a few years. And I mean that in multiple different ways. I've done everything but Hildibrand. Oh. So, okay. Oh man. This patch is really good. I'm really excited. So the plan today is we're gonna start with the new Hildibrand quest, because of course we are, because Hildibrand is the best side quest chain in the fucking game. We're going to start the Yakui, which, by the way, I chose this music because Yakui! We're gonna do the Yakui, the start of those quests, and I made sure that I did all the prerequisites this time. So we won't have a repeat of last time where I had to fucking get caught up on shit so that we could do the Mamulja quests. And then I believe there should be plenty of time for me to check out the new Monster Hunter boss fight. So I'm excited for that. But yes, welcome. Don't forget Deep Dungeon. I did forget Deep Dungeon because I don't do deep dungeons, really. I haven't even finished Palace of the Dead, much less started any of the other ones. But I've heard the new one's good. I've heard there's new Feoul lore. Which, you know, if there's any character who deserves lore, it's Feoul. Deep Dungeon's actually a good quest. Oh, then you can't do it. Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. Yeah, the new one is good, and Feoul's screen present. They brought presents?! I'm still eating my bulldog yakisoba. Give me a second. All of the noodles have stuck together into a mass. I'm trying to, like, break it up a little bit so I can... I'm not trying to shove a fucking thing. You know, why not? Gulp. Alright. But yeah, Egg. Because, okay. Zilla, I know I told you that generally because these are, like, quests that come out halfway through every patch's life cycle, they usually give a little bit of context, but there is actually a little bit of prerequisite that I should catch you up on. So, what we're doing today, if you are like Zilla and this is your first Hildibrand quest stream. To start with, if you ever want to catch up on the previous Hildibrand story stuff, I do have a playlist specifically for those quests on my YouTube channel, where all my VODs are. So, Hildibrand, as a character, is a character who is present in what is colloquially referred to as 1.0. The original version of Final Fantasy XIV that famously wasn't very good, and it needed to be completely taken offline and retooled into what eventually became Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Hildibrand himself was tied to the quests that I believe unlocked the inn rooms in each major city, and eventually would get his own quest line that I believe tied into the events that they used to lead into the servers being taken offline so the game could be retooled. He was brought back again in the patches for A Realm Reborn with his own genuinely pretty chunky series of side quests that included 3 boss fights, which, you know, is pretty cool. And just overall, he proved to be such a popular NPC, and his quest proved to be so popular amongst the fan base as well as the developers that he would then be brought back in the patches for Heavensward, Stormblood, Endwalker, and now Dawntrail. He did not get Shadowbringers content, unfortunately. Well, not entirely. But we may talk about that when we get to that point. But his quest lines are generally... Oh. Angry Moose. Moose had to be hoisted and is not having it. Very upsetty spaghetti. It was okay to stay in here. Anyway, he got exactly 1 Shadowbringers content. Exactly 1. And it's like a 10% chance that you get to see it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So they're generally known for their comedy. They are very funny quests. They do not take themselves very seriously. They don't take the world very seriously. They like to poke fun at various aspects of the world that the game takes place in, as well as some of the characters, and they're just generally very fun. They also have like their own wacky cast of characters. You've got the ever-present Hildibrand Manderville, who seems to have a, quite frankly, shocking degree of resilience that at one point was maybe thought to be extraterrestrial in nature. But you can catch up on the Endwalker quests if you want more information on that. You've got his stalwart assistant, Nashu Makaraka, one of my favorite NPCs in the entire fucking game, and Aigeld's girlfriend, who is never far from a lit explosive. And then you've got sort of like a rotating cast of like, just kind of like secondary characters. One of the most, you've got his father, Godbert Manderville, who runs the Gold Saucer, and is frequently half naked. You've got his mother, Julian Manderville, who may be a Dark Knight, potentially. She might be spec'd for Dark Knight abilities. And then you've got, like, every single Hildibrand storyline has the quote-unquote straight man of the story, where it's just like, this is the character who generally chafes up against the absurd antics of our primary boys and girls. Everyone else is gay, that's the straight man. Briardian is 100% heterosexual. Briardian's one of my favorites. He is the Julia Manderville, the best wife in the entire realm, the greatest cook, and the most stunningly beautiful woman in all Thanalan. True. I am saying this with a knife to my throat. Briardian is the one of the companion characters for the Realm Reborn quests. He also shows up again in the Scholastic quest line from Heavensward. And then the rest, I don't remember the names of, except for Brandihild from Endwalker. And here in Dawntrail, we've got Hardiboiled, who enjoys him a good egg. So that's where the egg stuff comes from in the stream announcement. I'm gonna shove a bunch of noodles in my mouth. Give me a moment. Ow. Um, I need to feed him eggs. I think the last time he had an egg, it exploded in his face, literally. Because it was a bomb, you see. Get this bowl out of my way. Alright. Music is relevant because these quests are often utter clown shoes. No, the music is relevant because we're going to be doing quests for the Yakhoi! Excuse me. From the lady. Alright. So I have been hanging out here next to our boy Hildibrand. Just waiting, if you will. I gotta reach my controller 1 second. A vandal in the wind. Hard-boiled, stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't Igald, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Reasonably. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh-ho! I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more! My favorite pair of idiots in all of Eorzea. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a Kawaheola. Kawaheola. Fuck. Hold on. Kawahealoa. Let's go with that. This looks very different from all the settings I've seen from this game. Yeah, Hazel, this whole area is stuff that you will not see for a long time. True! We're firmly in Dawn Trail stuff. This is Solution 9. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive. It was all for the thrill of it. A real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our Wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside this city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. Also, if you're looking at these characters and thinking to yourself, oh, wow, they look really similar, there is a reason for that, which you may also... We might not touch upon that for a little bit. We might have, actually, we kind of touched upon it with the last Shadowbringers stream. Just a little bit. Oh, that's the other thing. So, the Hildibrand, I'm sorry, that really got me. He was so pleased. He's just like, I got a compliment. The Hildibrand quests are where the animators really like to push the facial animations, which in turn allows them to do more with the cutscenes in the main game. Right? Do not put Hildibrand in the image. Hildibrand will not go in the image. There is... God. There's a really good scene in the patches for Endwalker where a character takes, like, a steamed bun full of, like, spiced meats and tears it open, and the animation on that bun tearing in two is gorgeous, and that is only possible because they got to fuck around and find out with the animations for the Hildibrand cutscenes. So if we're very, very lucky, you're gonna see some shit, and it's gonna be great. We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Myman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Also a specific cutscene in Shadowbringers. Oh yeah, when Tesleen got all fucked up. That's where they put the Hildibrand magic. Mymond? Does that not remind you of our friend Wymond?
It does! You suppose we'll get to meet a Yormond too? A Yormond too?
Nashu. It's our Mond, comrade. Alright, let's go. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 ba. Wymond is someone you might have met in Thanalon. Yeah. I think. I forget where Zilla started. I want to say Zilla started in Limsa? Zilla, what was your starting class again? Stretch my back. Oh. Your starting class was Horny? Oh, Summoner. So you were an Arcanist. I was just like, wait a minute. That could be anything. Oh, man. Gage, we've been to the moth streams. Sure. True. True. You have to want to fuck Bahamut. Gotta give my man the big, ridiculous unicorn horn. Oh my god, he used the spitting image. That there's Mymond. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. Tools for foul play. Wait, no, that's Instrument of Destruction. Good gods, he even looks like Wymond. Wymond is the very first character that you talk to start the Hildibrand questline. So, him being here, or this guy being here, very interesting.
God, he could be a clone of Wymond. I've never seen anything like it. Except for the time Mr. Poo Poo made all those clones of the Inspector.
Ain't often I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Ba 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 ba. Bunny bunny banani banani banoy bunny bunny. A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep.
But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kawahealoa near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaloni. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Gay as hell it looked. Seemed more than man than beast, he said. Kawahealoas. I'm never going to get this right first try, and I feel awful about that. Kawahealoas. Actually, hold on. Because the A isn't usually pronounced with OA. That's usually just O. Because, like, Shaloni, right? So maybe it's just Kawahealo? Kawahelos? Kawahelos. And then there's Kaukiwa. So, Kauhalos? Maybe? I just feel like this is one of those situations where I don't pronounce every single vowel, you know? Fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. As lone wolves are vandal, I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Mymond.
"'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond, and information is his stock in trade as well."
Hey, not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Well, bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger, have a better skincare regimen. You brothers or something?
Ridiculous! Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny.
Alright. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. I love this goofy guy in his ill-fitting suit. He has silly energy. Oh, you better fucking not. Oh. Oh. Oh, no? But you, lass. Something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Oh, don't tell me something bad happened to 9th Shard. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. No, hold on. I want to find out more. I gotta know what happened. You, start talking. We go a ways back, me and Hardboiled and his assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. God damn it. God damn it. His suit isn't actually that ill-fitting. That's a very particular style of basic gear that it's based on, and it all looks like that. Ah, right. I gotta like go a ways out, huh? Yasulani Station. Tiny suit. His suit is kind of ill-fitting, but also because he's wearing it with capris. Oh, it's waning. Oh, hold on. Might as well make sure I'm doing this right. All right.
Not bothering with that. We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. What'd I fucking tell ya? I'm so smart. I use context clues. We chance to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say.
That wolf fiend is so adorable, with their spiky leg armor and giant sword? Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears?
Hold on, I want to see one of these things. Also, he's right, they're hot. Let's see if we can't track one down just real quick. Cow halo. I don't know specifically where they are is the thing. Oh, is that one? Oh, okay, that's what they look like. Oh, they are cool as hell. All right, on three, everybody. 1, 2, 3, wood! Kind of remind me of a monster from 12, I think. Oh, yeah, probably. There's actually a lot of, like, not asset reuse, but they, there's a lot of, monsters and, like, enemies in FF14 that are basically reused from other Final Fantasy games. Like, I want to say, oh god, there's the fucking crocodiles I hate with, like, the faceplate shit that splits open. That I think are from, I think those are from 12, if I recall correctly, from what I was told. This'll be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Big chompy furry ones. If I can, maybe we can track some down at some point.
Inspector, you're all glowy tingly.
Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. You don't know the half of what the fuck? Ah! Ah! You've earned some me time. Relax and enjoy a quick game while you challenge your mind. Solitaire and casual games. That was me. That was me, by the way. That was my computer that made that sound. It's very funny that there's continuity between the quests because that happened in 7.25, but then it also means that Hildibrand got shot again since then. Or it's the same shot. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects.
And such adorable ones, too.
They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself now. An egg. An egg will set you straight. You fool! You didn't bring any! Not a single one! Damn it all!
Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Oh, Hildy. Hildy boy. Believe me, Igild's been through that shit. Nashu?
Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking?
Nashu, you peach. I love you so much. She's so thoughtful. Could I offer you an egg in this trying time? I think I have COVID. Ugh. I need a second. Oh god, how long do you boil an egg? I don't do hard-boiled eggs. How long do you boil an egg? Fuck. Okay, hold on. I know someone who can answer. I have to choose how long to boil an egg. Natalie had suggested 12. No, I have to get it right. Girls are watching. This isn't another trick, is it? I'll chance it. I am truly the best to ever do it. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured, not untested but not broken down by the weight of the world, the essence of a survivor. You're a woman that knows the score, Igald. I'm glad to have you at my back. If there's one thing Igald knows, it's eggs.
Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done!
Anyways, I gave him salmonella! Oh no! At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Igald. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. Ugh, excuse me.
Oh, man. A bit of iGuild lore. One of the things, when she became a person, when she stopped being a lizard, one of the things that she realized that she missed the most was being able to swallow an egg as big as her head. Oh, Zilla, do you not know iGuild lore? Zilla doesn't know iGuild lore. Oh, Zilla. Okay. All right. So, quick breakdown. iGuild was not always the statuesque Viera she is now. She was once one of these things. She transitioned. She did. Yeah. She was once one of these things. She was living in the ruins of Karn, just outside Little Alamigo and Thanalon, where one day she killed a traveler who wandered too close to her territory, and in his bag found a Fantasia, which is the special potion that you can get to edit your character's appearance. And she thought it was a weird egg. And she ate it. And she turned into a male Ora because she didn't realize what was happening, and that was the closest thing to what she already was that she could fathom. And then, a few months later, she realized, I want to be Bunny, but not just any bunny. Goral Bunny. So then she became iGuild. De Vioa. She was always iGuild, but she became Vioa iGuild. She still retains some lizard-like features and what's the word I'm looking for? Tendencies. She's got slit pupils and sharp teeth, which I almost forgot. I haven't put the chat blocker up. She's still got teeth. Delina looks respectfully. You look disrespectfully this instant.
The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalan, is it not? I'm put in the mind of my youth when I trained by running through the wilds whilst carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders.
Yeah, that sounds about right for you.
Wherever I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach.
Nashu, you are a fucking angel.
So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right. We should begin by talking to the locals. That a town I see over there?
Bunny bunny banunny banunny banoy bunny bunny.
Sheshanuezi Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go.
Okay, the only art we have of them in the same room is Delina looking very disrespectfully. He's so strong.
You should see his dad.
Actually, hold on. If we're doing Hildibrand stuff... where is it? Where is it? Chocobo should look the part as well. Maybe one day Zilla will see his dad. Maybe one day. We'll talk about... Zilla, when you get back into FF14 and you fight Titaned, we'll talk about Hildibrand's dad.
I'm feeling hunger pangs. Wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere.
I see they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than soil deep.
An old-fashioned place, this. It's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Sure, man. Alright, let's see what we can find out here. Oh. Hey, bro. Hey, my bromide. Bunny, 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 bunny.
Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words.
Fucking love the zone. I need to go visit Nova at work, but I'm gonna keep the stream going on my phone. Shouldn't be out for long. Please enjoy many yummy eggs in my stead. Do I have any eggs in my inventory? Hold on. Oh, thank God. Oh. Alright. Oh, there they are.
Has anything been destroyed in these parts lately? Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs?
Where's Nashu at, then? If these two chuckleheads are over here. Nashu! Girl, where are you at? Oh, where could my Nashu have gone? Oh, where could she be? I'm actually genuinely curious, because usually you can find each of them, like, in a particular scene. A lot like how we were able to find a lot of the Scions in certain parts of Shadowbringers. Usually you can find them hanging around, like, doing stuff while you're completing the quest. So I'm curious as to where she could potentially be. Hey, have you seen a cat girl around here? You know, one you don't otherwise recognize. Have you seen my cat girl? Bro is married to a cat girl. Fair. And she's definitely alive. 100%. Oh, this person gets it. Bunny, 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 banani. As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome to, of course, but if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Damn, I straight up do not know where Nashu could be in this area. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? He seems a little freaked out. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, managed to learn anything? Bunny, 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 bun, bun. They heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You know, I was thinking the exact same thing, actually. You serious? And you not know where your own assistant is? Better split up and find her. Well, the search begins. Oh. We know it's you. Wait, hold on.
We know it's you. Just admit it already.
Huh?
Oh, hello there, Agyep. I could use a little help.
Girl, I got you. Don't worry.
I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? You know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean?
What?
Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs.
I mean, that almost certainly happened, but, like, it's not what you think, I promise.
That's right. She's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine.
That's not entirely incorrect.
Yea, verily, though they may look, and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? Ha!
Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully.
I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you.
If you're not willing to be civil, we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way.
Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if you shot him in the rear.
Don't waste your breath.
Grr, you asked for it. Old man, you want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death.
Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardboiled's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him.
Smile, nod.
Oh man. Oh my god. Holy shit. I love this already. Wow, wow, wow. The tumbleweed! Oh.
He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Yeah, a soft choice for a soft bastard.
What?
Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, are you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? Heh, you've got moxie, dollface. Just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. It's impressive in its own way. Never mind that, for now, I've got a job to do.
Thank you, game, for providing a screenshot with actually good lighting for once.
An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag.
Holy shit! Holy shit! I fucking love this game so goddamn much.
Peace on the old laws. Long as you win, it don't matter how.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! What fucking year is it? Oh man. Woo! Yep. Oh, yeah. 1 second. I'll be right back, folks. Bro, how do we have a fucking Matrix reference in the year of our shadow 2025? Who the hell are you?
What's going on here?
Hello, Sheriff Catboy.
So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no.
Oh god, all these fucking roughneck voices are killing my throat.
Non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me.
That's how it works, honestly. That's how it, fun fact. In the Wild West, that is, in fact, how it worked. Like, the entire reason that, like, you've got, like, the standoffs is because, like, the person who, like, it's, if you draw second and you kill your opponent, it is considered self-defense. Is basically how it is. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. Oh no, he's gonna find out that they are definitely bombs.
May I offer you Nashu's delight at this trying time?
That is 100% a bomb. I must say it does look like a bomb. An understandable if unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Oh. Oh, man! Yeah, that's about right. It's a shame Zilla's not here to see the clown shoes. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. Ah, I feel like a new man. 'Tis as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. This alone doesn't prove she's a vandal. We're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. No! My girlfriend!
Are meals served at this jailhouse?
Well, that they are. Oh, she's fine with it.
See you!
Oh my god, no. I love her. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. What in the goddamn? Hey, what was that? Hey, what was that, Smoik? Excuse me, sir. All right. Oh, man. I wonder what the reward at the end of this is going to be. Y'all look a little worse for wear. Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. Uh-huh. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. Okay, hold on. It's Luwatanen Yawauza. Luwatanen Yawauza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Bunny Bunny Banani Banoy. I hope you've been practicing your Shaloni names. I'm doing my best. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luwatanen Yawauza. Luwatanen Yawauza. Luwatanen Yawauza. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. Hard-boiled hasn't been practicing them, clearly. Alley-oop. Ashkeani Wilds, Nautanane Grasslands, Lawatanen Yawausa. Sup, fuckers? Well, 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 if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. You are surprised that I have already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right. Let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Oh, are y'all gonna be following me? Lawatanen Yawowzers! Nothing to it! Ready? Then lead the way. Ah, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers, Hildiblow and Hardiblow. Discuss the oven. Mother used to roast whole myotragus. Myotragus? Myotragus? Meow. In a giant oven. She was partial to the bilious for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of at Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electrope appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. I should probably just talk to you guys, huh? Even now, poor Nashu must be trembling in her cell. We must expedite her liberation. She's probably eating. The swirling sands of a dust storm may hide the truth, but there's nothing my 1,000-yalm stare can't pierce. Smoked eggs. You wouldn't smoke an egg. Bunny Banoy. I saw it, all right. A wolf-like fiend I'd never seen before. Made off with a sack of vegetables we'd just harvested. 'Twould seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if he still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. True. You guys got anything new? Nope. Alright. Let's talk about stuff. Discuss the residences. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate that artistry. He isn't here, is he? Don't worry, you're safe. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me, as if it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. He's thinking about it. I have it! This creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman! Even your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on TrueView, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. They're called Lalafell. Sorry. Whoop. Bunny, banani, banoi, banani. They're called cat girls if you pull the tail. Kale out here, Delina posting.
The wolf-like fiend. I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Lunya Hold on. Lunya Kaupia territory, but I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Lunya Kaupias give it a wide berth, so it must be a dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Alright. Blah! Excuse me. It's no ordinary fiend that can frighten Lunya Kaupias. If you're tracking it, you'd best take care. Woo! Is that a linear cowpier? The cowhilo doesn't seem to be here right now. But this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. Aye. Linear cowpier. The specific ways that Hildibrand manages to fuck up pronouncing things, at the very least, shows me that I'm actually pretty close in terms of how I'm doing it, which I appreciate. Oh, fuck. Oh my, what a winsome critter you are! Had a thirst, did we? Oh, hey! I appreciate that someone else here is also getting into the role. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. What a normal critter. Nothing weird or concerning about that. No sirree Bob. Sack of produce. Sack of produce. The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from... Hold on. From Lieutenant Yawasa. Piece of paper. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper, and Oglop loiters nearby, as if regarding the paper and you. Fucked up. The Oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardboiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. Oh, Mr. Hardboiled. 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 Hildy's looking at a beaver. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? Boop, 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 boop. Good work, Igalt. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from Lieutenant Yawasa. As for the piece of paper... Oh, it's just staring at us. These are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astonishing. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show, and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So it's as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Cowhalo is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of Inquiry can easily find it is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Or perhaps... Yeah? He's just an idiot.
Fair.
At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun.
We do have our fair share of idiots in this game.
True! My gun's more versatile than you'd think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. The flick of a switch can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such is the creed of Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Soft to the core. You don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did.
I need to know what happened. You have to tell me.
As a rule, I don't talk about my past. But if there's ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. She's got it now. Killed by the Crime King because of me. Because I was too soft.
Oh.
The Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. Then he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-boiled milk sob, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood. My assistant hadn't leapt in the way.
Damn. Nineshu.
She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did.
That such a thing should have happened.
I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, you confirmed the Vandals here. What is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? Well, first things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. I want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find him?
Bunny, Bunny, Bunny.
Lisatawi, eh? Right then. Let's head over there.
Damn. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. It's unlike you to be at a loss for words.
You are right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself.
I feel like that's the realest that this particular quest chain has ever gotten. Who needs to show emotions? Damn. Poor Nine Shoe. What the fuck? Book him. Put him in the slammer. Throw away the key. Every now and then this chain has real moments. True. Book him, officer. Get him out of here. I didn't do nothing. Please, you gotta let me out. Nashu, sweetie, honey, how you doing? Oh my god. Look at that fucking taco.
You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth incarceration.
Nashu, never fucking change. Ow. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free.
This taco is amazing.
She's just... Oh my god, I love her. Ah, it's you lot. Or, hold on. It's you lot. What is it? Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoi, bunny, bunny, bunny. Blah, 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 blah. Here you go. I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target. Oh! I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. Then we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed. I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu... She's asleep. It would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. Uh-huh. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. What? Bro, what? Hey, hold up. Hold up. What was that smirk? What was the smirk? Kamaka? The fuck? Bro, what? He was smiling because he was in proximity to Nashu, as one does. True. Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. Hmm? Oh. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. Dog butt. Hey there, handsome. We have you at last! From gentleman to gentlewolf, I suggest you surrender. Tisk tisk, detective! Over there, a dame in distress. Gah, of all the times to be out of charge. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. Bro, you are on fire? There's nothing you can do. So just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Wait! We must extinguish the fire! The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train! Huh. I fear is it disinclined to stop! They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it. If only I could use my gun. He's still charged! Stopping a wolf train all by yourself, handsome. Let's fucking go. Really gotta let the let out! I love these quests so goddamn much. A Mandeville man and his electrifying handstand! Oh my god! I love video games. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. Oh, you as well. And I helped, I guess. I was here for moral support. Thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either? I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Well, the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care, and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man. So treat him like one, eh? Is there so? Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. Another win for rehabilitative justice. Bro, what? You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were. Oh! Oh my god. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. He's the T-1000! But no matter. The commotion has drawn you all here as intended. Oh, he's very pretty. You're Carnelian. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, okay, bye. Carnelian is such a better name than Crime King. He's the king of crime! The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. Yeah, we can put it all together. Well, I can. He might be able to. This one, not so much. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to Husatawi for now. We have to set your friend free, and after all, my men can clean up things here. Free my girl, Nashu! Oh, I didn't talk to Nashu in her cell. Oh well, it's fine. She's asleep anyway. Kamaka is like among my favorite blink and you'll miss him NPCs in Dawn Trail. He's pretty good. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? How was prison?
I yelled, I'm hard now. Not that way, though.
Oh, Nashu! Such an ordeal that must have been!
Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty.
She's such a delight. Sheriff, we have a situation! A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Sheshanuezi. What? It appears the thief struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. First Electrope, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sounds of it? Uh-huh. Bunny bunny banani banani banoy. God. So this extends beyond Shaloni.
Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go traipsing around about in other jurisdictions, so I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it too. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire! I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Ceruleum theft is being treated as a priority matter. We'll leave no stone unturned in our investigation. You gotta appreciate people who know what's up. Alright, and this is going to finish off the Hildibrand quests for 7.35. Oh man, this has been so fucking good. I've been loving the Dawn Trailed Hildibrand quests so fucking much.
It seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion.
Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. Oh, you know, maybe he'll shoot you again. Ah, home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue on our own lines of inquiry.
Yeah.
Pray, do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. Oh. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh? That's so nice. Bro, what? Why is the bug standing on his hind legs? Is this the part where Hildibrand casually drops that he knew people who died in the calamity? Meanwhile, in Shaloni... Excellent! Soon the plan will come to fruition! Kaneloka's achievements will be meaningless! Next to what the heavens have gifted me! You fugitives have served me well indeed! I've already forgotten what voice I gave Carnelian. Smile.
And you, me.
Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy.
Fucking there it is.
She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electrope, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. Double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to...
I love video games.
Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time!
See you, Inspector. Hey, Nashi, what was that crafting about? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Agiel. I'm working on the storage device. I'll have more data cracked open soon enough. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is. Softy would probably think it's an admirer.
Eyes on you, eh? Is he here? I'll kill him. Yan pet? Oh! That thing. Anyway, so that is Hildibrand. Oh man, that was so good. That was that was really good. Oh, so what's next? Yakhui. God, I love Hildibrand. It's so fucking good. God. So the next step on our look at the content of 7.35 is the Yakhui Allied Society quests. I think it is so funny that in MSQ, they introduce an entire town that's just like, yes, this entire town is just artisans and craftsmen, and they trade and interact with people all across the realm. By the way, the Crafting Allied Society is the Yakhui. Fuck the Moblins. Who give a shit? They introduced 2 towns full of artisans and craftsmen. It's so good. It's so good. So, this does mean we must indulge in crafting. So let us away. Moblins don't need the help. Moblins explicitly need the help! That was an entire side quest chain! That's half the reason you go there, is because Moblins explicitly need your help, and the help of others! It's such an easy tee-up for an Allied Society quest, and yet... Oh man, okay. You don't need... They do! It's the entire point! Oh man, okay. But yes, Yakhui. Hi, Farafar. Frosty neighbors. Farafar seeks a skilled hand for an enormous task. I'm a skilled hand. Okay, let me try and remember what Yakui sound like.
Ah, a traveler from across the salt. Greetings. You may call me Farafar. You seem the type to have friends all along the width and breadth of our continent. Do you by chance know any particularly skilled artisans? If you could introduce them to me, I would be eternally grateful.
It's funny you mention. Against my better judgment, I am a skilled artisan.
You are deft-hand at crafting. Well, then I am in luck, as is all of Warlar's Echo. We are under threat, you see, and require the help of one such as you to survive.
Aww. Deft-handed what now?
A great avalanche has swallowed a place known as Zirgorte the Open-Armed, once home to a sacred altar and its keepers. Although thankfully uninhabited at the time, I feel this was no accident. No, this destruction was caused by the snow spirits of Urkopacha. While we Yakui lived in harmony with these spirits for generations, they have as late become possessed by an inconsolable rage. None know why. And attempts at reason have only stoked their anger further. There is, however, a way to quell the spirits, a ceremony known as the Pact, which must be performed at the altar which was once so carefully maintained. An old friend taught me this. Yet therein lies our problem. The avalanche swept away much of the altar and its surroundings. We must repair it quickly so the rite can be performed. If we fail, all of Urkopacha may succumb to the spirit's wrath.
I like a challenge, but I want to see what I'm working with first.
That is to be expected. Very well. Let us visit what little remains. It will help you understand more clearly what is at stake. To the south of Warlar's Echo, you will find stairs leading to the ritual site. A guard at the top will allow us passage up the mountain.
Okay.
Had the same quest start jingle for fucking years. Alright. Oh, and we do...
You came. Disgusting. Good. Before we cross the pass, might I ask your name?
Buddy buddy banani banoy.
Igeld. Wait. The very same Igeld who felled Veligon Manta? My apologies, I had no idea I was among one of our saviors. Not that I was doubtful before, but I suddenly feel much better about our chances for success. Come now. Our destination is not far.
So my favorite NPC reaction. What, just being like, wait, you're who? Huh. What's your name? Oh, fuck, it's you? It's really good.
It's just what remains of Zergote the Open-Armed. The damage is unlike anything I have ever seen. Even our histories contain few stories of such destruction. The structure at the far end is the Breathless Altar, where the ritual was performed. Although to see it now, one could hardly guess what purpose it served. Do you feel that? Something beyond the usual chill in the air.
Oh, it's... adorable. Huh? Yeah, alright. Hey, remember when you beat that thing's ass in the 93 dungeon? Not offhand, but, wouldn't surprise me.
They left, thank goodness. Thinking they would be so bold. We've seen now the frenzy which grips them, yet they looked almost frightened by you. Have you encountered the spirits before?
Well, bunny banunny banoy.
You bested them during the feat of proof. Well, you should expect no less from the one who defeated a Tural Vidral. You are even half as good at crafting as you are at fighting. I believe we are in good hands. Yet even if the spirits are felled, they will be born again. When next the snow falls, and they will rage. The pact is the only way we can set things to rights. Yet even if the altar were whole, there are none left who know how the ritual was conducted. Dartorgor was the final caretaker remaining and a dear friend of mine. However, before the avalanche buried all this, her body was lost in a tragic accident.
Oh. That sucks, bro.
What little I know of the pact I learned from her. I never encouraged her to speak more of the sacred practice, but now I wish I had.
Are you half as good at crafting? I fucking sure ass hope so.
Now I must make up for my lack of curiosity. I will learn how to appease the spirits in Dartorgor's stead. For many years she was Okopacha's silent guardian. I shall take up the mantle she left behind. Now that you have seen the scale of the undertaking before you, I ask you once more, will you join me in rebuilding Sir Gorte the Open-Armed?
Count me in. I'm interested to see this pact for myself.
Thank you, Agout. You have given me hope in these dark times. Before we get started on the altar proper, we should first restore the building where Dartorgor lives so that we might have shelter.
Oh.
It was fittingly called Warmth, and she lodged there with the other caretakers. It should make the perfect base from which to conduct our restoration. Now, rest assured, I do not intend for just us to burden this. Shit, goddamn, fuck, shit. Now, rest assured, I do not intend for just us to shoulder this burden. We would do well to recruit a few more pairs of helping hands. I suppose that will be my first request. Please ask around Warlord's Echo for anyone willing to lend their aid. I will make what preparations I can for the work ahead.
Okay, do you guys have like a aetherite here that I could attune to? No, we're okay. We're just okay, sure. We're just heading back then, I guess. Yeah, no, I'll just talk to the guy every time I want to come up here. That's fine. I would say I'm minimum at least half as good at crafting as I am at fighting. The avalanche caused all that damage! I'm not going to do voices for all these guys because I'm like I can already feel my throat fucking up. The avalanche caused all that damage. I see. You know, I spoke with Dartorgor once, some years ago now. She said she lived alone in the mountains and was the sole keeper of an altar up there. Despite her solitary life, she seemed a bright and kind soul.
I was saddened to hear her body was lost when she suffered that terrible fall. I had always hoped she would visit again and tell me more about her unique experience. Although I only met her the one time, I will not soon forget Dartorgor. To honor her memory, I pledge my aid in Zergorte the Open Arms reconstruction. My trade is carpentry, but I am ready and willing to help wherever it is needed. I shall speak with Farafar to see what I can be of I'm going to scream to see where I can be of use. Murpher! Oh! Murferler! And Nopley! Well. I didn't expect to see you here. It has been too long since last we met, Eigeld. I am come here with Nopley to trade, but the people seem unsettled somehow. Oh, the bunny, but not even know a bunny. Ah, spirits. That explains why we were attacked by a group one snowy day not long ago. We greeted them kindly as usual, but were assailed with icy magic without warning. I had no choice but to drive them back or risk Nopley's life, but the incident has been troubling me ever since. They are our neighbors here in Urkapacha, after all, and we have lived in harmony for so long. I take it that's why you're recruiting others to your aid. You never change, do you? Always eager to help those in need. Unfortunately, the life of a merchant demands that we don't rest our feet for too long, but perhaps we can send others your way. All do the best, of course. We promise to share what you told us today with anyone whose ear we can bend. Now let's be off, Murferler. A strapping Yakuhi. You need help rebuilding Zergorte the Open Armed? Ah, I know the place. A group of Yakuhi lived up there and looked after an altar, right? Quite the trek, as I recall. They would visit from time to time. I knew there weren't many of them left, but I hadn't heard the last of them had gone. Terrible news. If you're going to rebuild their legacy, you'll need brawn, and I have plenty of that to offer. I am big and strong. Oh, do cha do ya da 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 badu bunny banani. The spirits have been acting passing strange, it's true. Their usual harmless tricks have become malicious, with merchants and other innocents being attacked unprovoked. Usually, they appear on snowy days and invite passersby to frolic under the falling flakes. What could have gotten into them? What the fuck? Regardless, this problem affects all of us in Urkapacha. If repairing the altar will help, then my supply of masonry is at your disposal. Sick, bro. Sick, Brosefina. Doop. It seems the others have already crossed into the valley. I'll go soon as well, after I discuss a few matters with Farafar. Oh yeah? What matters would those be? Solid, liquid, gaseous, plasma. You did well, Eigeld. I think we have a dependable crew to get started with. Vuyarger here seems especially eager to pitch in. If I may, Farafar, I can do much more than shovel snow and haul stones. I am willing to assist in planning the reconstruction from start to finish. With you in charge of the larger picture, I can assign people to work where it is needed most. Oh, so he's going to be our quest giver. Having overseen many projects of this scale, I believe this to be the surest path to completion. You would do all that? Then I would be grateful to accept your help, Vuyarger. I'm ready to complete. I'm ready to be seen to completion. You are most welcome to it. Now, before we get started, do you happen to know where Dartorgor's living sepulchre can be found? Upon it must be engraved stories of her life and work. It may shed some light into the mysteries of the snow spirits and the pact itself. But... It's likely erected near the altar, but if so, then it too may have been buried in the avalanche. I see. Well then, since the snow must be cleared away anyways, we can search for the sepulchre in the meantime. We will find it, I am certain.
Okay.
Another one. Werfertar! Oh, there you are. You're the ones rebuilding the altar, right? Nopley told me you needed more help. When I saw how fearlessly he wheeled and dealed with the Cherwagger, I knew I had to become his pupil in trade. And so here I am. Consider me Nopley's eyes and ears. If you need someone to make deals with other merchants or procure supplies, then leave it to me. I know Nopley has been making a name for himself as of late. If he vouches for you, then welcome aboard. This project is off to a better start than I ever imagined. We have all the help we need and then some, so now is a good time as any for the hands of Zergorte to rebuild warmth. Hey. Oh. This is going to be more of like a fairy deal where like everything is going to be taken care of like right out here. But then as we go along, there's going to be another area I can travel to that is going to be built upon. Okay. Okay. Speak to me when you're ready to use those expert skills I recruited you for, Igeld.
Okay.
Now, first things first, restoration of our soon-to-be living quarters. The heavy lifting and building can be left to us Yakhui, while you craft the supplies we need for some of the finishing touches. If we are to live amongst these frozen peaks, we require an insulating agent to put on the floors and protect us from the cold. Space is large, so we'll need a few boxes worth. Can I count on you for that? Here should be everything you require for the task, but if by chance you run out, Werfertar will provide you with more. Thanks, man. Bangin' sermon, my man. While you do that, I shall assign tasks to the others. Let's get to work then. Okay. 3 slots available in my inventory. What do I have in my inventory? Ah, fuck, that's right. I've got a Gulg planter? Banana Pons cake? I've got pumpkin bread in the fridge downstairs. I'm gonna fucking snack on that shit. Okay, hold on. Crafting log. I don't get it. I don't have to craft a log. Okay, I don't need to get fancy with it. Is it muscle memory that increases progress? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of double checking over everything here. Groundwork. Fuck! Okay. What if we just groundwork right out the gate? Damn, alright. Nah, that's fine. Intensive synthesis. Groundwork again. Nailed it. Do you remember how this shit works? Roughly. I do a lot of the custom delivery quest lines as well. So I have a pretty rough idea, generally speaking. But I don't really have to worry about quality here, thankfully. Because these aren't those kinds of quests. I just gotta make the shit. Unless they ask me for high quality, then I might be in trouble. Hello, Igeld. How goes the crafting? Here you go. Aha! I see your skills renome your boast. Excellent work. Now, thanks to you, Warmth will be a place worthy of its name. Please feel free to rest a while. We will take it from here. Okay, man.
boop, be-doop, boop. Dun 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 dun. Yakhui, spit on that thing. Why, everyone works so eagerly, as if they have forgotten entirely the biting cold without. The sight truly speaks to the quality of your contribution. Thanks, man. I try really hard. The road ahead of us is long, but I am glad we have taken our first step upon it together. I hope you will continue to lend us your expertise. Yeah, bro. Yeah, my bromide. Are you watching, Dartorgor? I promise you that soon the spirits in Yakhui will live in peaceful harmony once again. The collapsed living quarters have been repaired, marking the beginning of Zergorte and the Opened Arms restoration. Yet the snow spirits must still be appeased. Only by continuing their work can Farafar and her crafters quell the spirits' rage and bring peace to the mountains. Sick. Yay! Your reputation increased to Fwendui. You have achieved friendly reputation with the hands of Zergorte. The Yakhui Society quests are now available from Vuyarger in Shelter. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Rarkorgor. Moreover, you may now use mounts within Zergorte, the Opened Armed. Really? Let's fucking go, perhaps. Getting a glow on. Vuyarger wishes for there to be light. We Yakhui use glowstone as a source of light in our homes, and we wish to employ it at the altar as well. As the stone lies deep in the earth alongside fossilized matter, however, we must rely on seasoned mountaineers for its location and excavation. I have tasked one such individual with the work to the north of Warler's Echo. Might I trouble you to pay him a visit and see if he has found anything for us? Hold my hand warmers. Warm hands work more swiftly, or so Vuyarger believes. Zarhorker, one of our tool keepers, was kind enough to prepare us portable hand warmers to stave off the mountain's bitter chill. To prolong their use, however, we must swap out their components from time to time. We must ensure the warmers remain at a reasonable temperature, so I'd like to entrust you with the creation of new parts. Zarhorker possesses the materials for the job. Simply ask and she shall provide. For a goods cause. Vuyarger has restocking on the agenda. I'm told the restoration workers residing on the mountain are running low on critical materials. We have a mind to replenish a few daily necessities if you're willing to contribute. Our supplier at Warmth has but recently taken inventory. He should be able to give you a more detailed report of what we currently lack. Okay. Well, don't go that way yet. Let's go track down everything else. This actually kind of feels like... I kind of like the setup for this one, honestly. It feels like it has stakes, you know? Vuyarger sent you to collect the glowstone, did he? Here, take this. Hey-yo. That there is an exceptionally pure example, far rarer than what was requested and laborious to find, but in view of your efforts to restore peace to our land, I render it up gladly. I am counting on your success. We all are. Yeah, man, the moblins didn't need help, see? Yeah, it's nice to have a quest with stakes. Like, I would say it's on the same level of just, like, the stakes at hand as, I would say the Mamulja. And thankfully a little bit more, like, engaging than, hey, we're making a travel agency. Alright, let's take a look around here. I'm assuming I can't fly. No. That would be maybe a little too much. Dun 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 dun. Hear about the handwormers, yes? Very good. I'm relieved we have a crafter like yourself to aid us. Here are the requisite materials, and I have more where that came from if you require it. With them, I'd like you to craft a set of warming cinders. When your work is finished, you'll want to deliver your goods to our supplier. They'll see that, that they find a new home. Alright. Just, crafting Lorg. Oh, here we go. Syntheses. Damn, alright. You can wear their hand warmers like a hagged hat even. I figured they were more like those hand warmers that like they give to like football players. It's like the little packets of warm stuff, as opposed to like a muffler sort of deal. A cumbersome crate. The crate appears to be filled to the brim with sundry materials, none of which you require at this time. Hold my hand warmers. Yes, and what business might you have with me? I got these. What splendidly crafted components, and with such impeccable timing as well. We've seen more of our warmers requiring maintenance as of late, so this is much appreciated. I think it's mufflers. So many restoration workers choosing to dwell here, the demand for living necessities increases by the day. That said, we can barely keep up. We're sorely in need of medicine, so I'd like to make that our first priority. I've already prepared the necessary materials. You are free to make more from the crate there, should you require it. Sick. Muscle memory followed by groundwork appears to be the meta. Ah, you're back. The crafting went smoothly, I take it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's basically how you do most society crafting. Let's see here. Yes, this is just enough. On behalf of our workers, I offer my thanks. Your presence is a gift to us, Eigeld, and I'm sure Vorjager is of the same mind. I wager he's just as eager to hear of your efforts, so I'll leave you to report the good news to him. Sick! Muscle memory plus waste knot plus groundwork. What's waste knot do again? Like, I think you might get a little more experience for doing a high-quality craft, but not from the crest reward. Half cost, that's right. I yelled out here thinking just like, man, it's cold. It would be helpful if I was wearing pants. Bjarger! Did the mountaineer have glowstone for us? Yeah, dog. Well now, this is a fine specimen indeed. Of a quality befitting ceremonial use. It is very generous of him to yield such. Perhaps you already know this, but we Yakui have a ritual whereby we prolong the radiance of glowstone by sprinkling it with salt water imbued with prayers. Well, I did these in a swimsuit. Eigeld's fine. Those prayers harbor the desire for our lives to endure in serenity, like the stone's gentle glow. I shall pray for the same as I put this glowstone to use in our work. My thanks for the delivery, Eigeld. Ah, yeah, you're welcome. So you've crafted and delivered the warming components, have you? My thanks, Eigeld. Laboring in the cold is no easy task, but the warmth you provided means our work will proceed apace. Perhaps you are wondering why we do not simply dress for these climes, as others might. We Yakui have thicker skin than other races, you see. Our bodies are naturally resistant to cold, for the most part. Unfortunately, the skin on our fingers is comparatively thin, so we must take care to keep them warm when the mountain grows merciless. The work is grueling at times, yes, but with fresh hand warmers, we have little to fear. Your support here means a great deal to us all, so allow me to thank you once more on the project's behalf. As ever, I eagerly await your next innovations. Bro, gloves. Hi Zilla, I'm 1/5 of the way to a second stockpiled round of 10 minutes playing another game. Saving these.
The restocking went smoothly. Excellent. Many thanks to you, Aigale. The journey from the peaks to Warlord's Echo is a lengthy one, which makes replenishing our supplies a rather thorny task. Until we are fully self-sufficient, your aid will be vital to us, just as it was today. It is my hope that we can count on you again when next our stores grow scarce. Alright, and that's the Yakui underway. So on that note, it's time to hunt a monster. However, we must first dress for the occasion. Of course. So, get rid of that. Get rid of these. There we go. Time to hunt a fucking monster. I'm free if you want my help. I may want help. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so where do I go for that? I'm assuming Tuliolal. Assume correctly. That sounds less like a confirmation, more like a threat. Assume correctly or else. It is. Oh. Delightful. Oh. Gee, I wonder where the NPC is. Dawn Hunt Tracker. Ooh, I get a present. The White Wanderer. The Dawn Hunt Tracker has need of an intrepid adventurer. Did you do the Rathalos one? I did. I've got Waffawos under my belt. Well, if it isn't Aigale, tell me, do you have a moment? Animal carcasses has been turning up one after the other over in Shaloni, and we've yet to figure out why. We were preparing to launch an investigation, but then we received this. Okay, there are more AoE markers than Rathalos. Alright. This seems familiar. A distinctive style to be sure, but it's undoubtedly a mark bill. No less peculiar than the client who delivered it either. Too small for Hetsaro, and yet too furry to be a Lalafell. Whatever distant land they hail from, I doubt I've ever heard of it. This outfit is so cute. Thank you. I feel like I've seen a bill like this before. So you've handled a request like this previously. I'll be damned. Lately, there have been sightings of a large beast roaming the plains, which you believe is responsible for the rash of carcasses. From what I've heard, it bears a striking resemblance to the creature depicted on this bill. To be frank, we'd all rest easier if the one who helped fell Valagarmanda were the one to take this on. Would you lend us your strength? I was yearning for a good hunt. Punch. Oh, I have a feeling it'll be one to remember. Now, the client should have all the details you need to get started. No doubt they've been eagerly awaiting a skilled hunter to take on the task. They should be hanging around the tavern in Husatawi. I expect you'll have no trouble finding them. Quest accepted. Let's go. Oh, hold up. We gotta... Let's do this properly. Where are you? God, I got so many fucking minions. Hold on. Where is that goddamn thing? There it is. There's the fucking freak. I wonder if the H has a special sound. I feel like Kawaka says Hetsaro in MSQ. Gauges the search bar. There is. Don't worry about it, though. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Why waste the gill? The H might be a subtle thing, like how C and K and Q are different tongue placements. Twoo. There's definitely a cutscene where he says it out loud though, and I think it's just a regular 8. Chocobo. Chocobo? Hold on. Looks like a chocobo to me. I want it as a mount. Good news! It is one! An unfamiliar bird-like creature stands before you, vaguely reminiscent of a chocobo. Oh, hey, Delina. Will I play before the event ends? Good news, Monster Hunter quests don't go away. This is permanently in the game. Hell yeah, it is. Bunny bunny banani banani banoy.
Yes, I'm the feline who put out the bounty on the monster. Are you a hunter?
Don't you mean Meowster?
Meowster? What in the... Oh, I see. You've met one of my kin before, haven't you? I didn't realize other felines have ventured to these parts. But putting that aside, I've been searching for a capable hunter to aid me on my quest. Can I count on your help?
Absolutely. Huh? What? Is Rathalos in the trial? Rathalos would be in the trial, because Rathalos is Stormblood. But I did a free weekend back in August. Can I still... I think we've discussed it, and I don't think Zilla is eligible for the free trial currently, unfortunately. Because among other things, Zilla is using Boy Bunny. Which means that they would need to have, like, Endwalker content at a minimum.
Wonderful! You don't seem to have a grand hub for hunters in this land, so I was beginning to lose hope I'd find anyone. I'd better begin by telling you how I arrived here. It relates to our mark, you understand.
Fucked up. We totally have a grand hub for hunters. You're just in the wrong spot. Oh, well, I might buy it when my seasonal hits. I need to bun.
The mark in question? None other than Guardian Arkveld. The creature normally resides in the Forbidden Lands. My comrades and I were in the midst of investigating its territory when... a spider-like thing appeared as if out of nowhere. Before we could make heads or tails of what it was, a cocoon nearby burst open and from it emerged a newborn Arkveld. The two began to clash in a fierce battle for supremacy. As the battle came to a head, the mysterious invader created a ring glowing with light. Before we knew it, the Guardian had disappeared without a trace.
Squints. Why was there a cocoon in... Never mind.
And then, all before me turned white. When I came to, I found myself in this land of Toral. Oddly enough, the invader spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said, program loop upgrade. I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a guardian Arkveld was wreaking havoc nearby. I thought it best I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring ruin to the wilds. There. Now that you're up to speed, I'd say we better get started.
Is the implication that Omega's restarting the protocol? Who can say? You know, the raid series. There could be like dimension/time travel shenanigans happening. Who can say? Omega ending up in Monster Hunter may chronologically take place before the raid series begins.
I'm sure this goes without saying, but when tracking prey, it's important to know what signs to look for. Every creature leaves its own unique trail. Guardian Arkveld's most distinctive traits are its white coat and scales, as well as the chain-like tendrils on its forelimbs, which can extend and retract at will to bind its prey, if it doesn't slice you to pieces first. Whatever ground the beast treads is certain to leave behind marks from dragging its tendrils. What I've heard, it was sighted in an area north of here called Yadanane. Let's see if we can't find signs of its passage. I'm regretfully unfamiliar with the monsters in these parts, so I hope you don't mind taking the lead in our search.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we're escorting. Oh, no, you're just... Okay. He's just with me now. Incredible.
It's easier to track monsters that leave something behind, but in Arkveld's case, that'll be tricky. I think the best we can hope for is a few strands of its fur or markings left by its tendrils.
Discuss Husatawi.
I noticed there are quite a few people in this town carrying curious weapons. I took such folk for hunters at first, but it turns out they're members of a group that catches folks up to no good. The Dust Watch, I think they're called.
Hi, Delina.
The hunters of my land are no strangers to capturing their quarry either, you know. We use shock or pitfall traps to immobilize a beast, and then unleash a barrage of trank bombs to put them to sleep. I happen to be an expert at laying traps, so I'd be happy to put my talents to use should you any fugitives cross our path.
Excuse me. Double Palico action. Gee, I killed. How come Yoshi P let you have 2 Palicos? Yeah, I thought the kitties in Monster Hunter were Palicos. They are. The species is feline. Palico is more of a title. A heap of withered weeds. It bears an unmistakable resemblance to the plant matter found on tumbleclaws native to the region. Bunny bunny banani banani banoy.
I gathered these dried weeds were left behind by a monster that uses them to camouflage itself. They certainly bear no connection to Arkveld. In the Forbidden Lands, there are creatures called Mimiphyta that also mimic flowers to hide from their predators. Here, I remember this one time, some hunters disguised themselves with headwear in the spit image of Mimiphyta. I'm not pulling your tail when I tell you it was impossible to distinguish them from the real thing. In any case, I don't see signs of Arkveld here. Let's keep looking.
Excuse me. Hi, Delina. Mimiphyta, also babies. Oh, the running animation. Love that. I love that.
It's easier to track monsters that leave something behind, but in Arkveld's case, that'll be tricky. I think the best we can hope for is a few strands of its fur or markings left by its tendrils.
Discussed Shaloti.
As I understand it, sandstorms sometimes sweep across these plains, is that right? The Forbidden Lands similarly have a tumultuous climate, the environment shifting greatly with the change of seasons. In the fallow period, the land grows barren, so monsters fight over what limited food they can find. And come the intense weather conditions of the inclemency period, apex predators begin to emerge, making it a very precarious time. But after that comes a period of plenty, when flora and fauna flourish in abundance. No matter the season, there's always something new to discover, bringing fresh excitement with each expedition. Also, Mila Jovovich is there.
Monster tracks. Advertising Monster Hunter Wilds. A pungent, sticky substance adheres to these clumps of yellow hair. Judging by the local fauna, these are likely the remains of a sunbeard gored upon by a grasslands worm.
Not sure what left this behind, but Arkveld has white fur, not yellow. Come to think of it, all Guardians have a white coat. Even the Guardian variant of Rathalos, Crimson King of the Skies, is clad in white. At least, that's what I've heard. But that is neither here nor there. We should get back to our survey.
I gotta stop doing voices like this. I'm alright. I'm alright. It's really just kind of affecting my upper register, so it just means that my voice, I have to make my voice deeper and sexier for me to not, like, sound like I'm struggling. Monster tracks. You explicitly chose this voice. I sure did. Having a sit. The markings on the ground suggest something massive was dragged across it, with armor-like scales strewn about the area. Is that what those are? Those look like rocks.
These scales! I'm certain they came from Guardian Arkveld.
Smile.
To think it came so close to a settlement. Thankfully, it turned away, but there's nothing stopping it from coming back. We need to find its lair before anyone gets hurt. With everything we've found, I believe we have what we need to locate our prey. If we're to give proper chase, we should call on my comrade, resting back in town. Could I trouble you to gather a few samples before we go?
Leave it to me. Sample, 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 sample. It has such big pants. Big puffy pant. Comrade Meowth putting you to work. Fucked up chocobo.
My feathered friend here is called a secret. Sacred? Not only does it make for a reliable mount, but it can also carry all the essentials for a hunt thanks to its sturdy build. And that's not all. It can even memorize a monster's scent and track it down. Try letting it smell what you gathered.
Okay. Take a fucking whiff. Sneef, snorf. Snorf, sneef. What the sneef? I'm snorfing here.
Looks like it's picked up the scent. Now it can guide us to Arkveld. There's no time to waste. If you would mount the secret and scout out the location of our mark, I'll see the preparations for the hunt. Yeah, take this link pearl contraption. Managed to barter for it after exchanging a few things with a traveling merchant. With this, we should be able to stay in contact even when we're apart.
Like sacred. Ah. Chonky boy can do a snoof. I love sacreds. Secrets. Thank you.
Now then, you need only trust in the secret to guide you. I'm sure you'll find Arkveld in no time. Goodbye.
Wait, whoa, hey, hold up. Bro. Alright. The sacred grunts cheerfully. It seems eager for you to climb onto its back. Climb onto the sacred's back? Yes. Oh, shit. We're just fucking going.
Hello? Are you there? Oh, good, I can hear you. This link pearl is a true gem. Though Arkveld lay dormant within its cocoon for a long time, guardians are said to awaken when they sense a powerful presence nearby. It may have turned back after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention.
Yeah?
That stormy dome in the distance marks a land dominated by fierce lightning storms, right? I sure hope that's not where Arkveld was headed.
Yeah, we kind of did a lot in Solution 9 today already. Well, not a lot. But, oh.
What? You found the remains of a monster? Quick, examine the corpse to see if there are any signs it was preyed upon.
There's a very important thing to check out in the NPC merchant after you finish this quest. Man, that guy fucking dead. Herm. The beast has breathed its last. You see no bite marks on its body, suggesting the creature may not have been attacked as an act of predation. It's killing for sport. But why was the cat from Yokai Watch there? Oh, you don't know. So the guy who created Yokai Watch and Yoshi P are friends. And Yoshi P put a Yokai Watch event in FF14 where you can collect a bunch of the yokai, and then if you do fates with a particular yokai out, you can collect special Yokai Watch weapons, and then if you collect enough of the weapons, you get mounts.
I'd expect as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkveld may be fixated on the energies in this place and felling any other monsters that get in its way.
Sounds like a Terral Vidral. Yokai Watch is a limited event, though. Yeah, and it's it's kind of a lot to do, admittedly. Like, I think the first time I had played the game when the Yokai Watch thing was running, I had only managed to get a few things during it. And then I had to really buckle down the second time it came around to collect all the shit.
Interesting. I didn't realize such creatures exist in this land. The world truly is full of limitless wonders. Guardians are a little different, but a creature gaining immense strength from an extraordinarily long life puts me in mind of tempered monsters. Very powerful creatures where I'm from.
A what? Ababwe?
Ababwe?
Oh! Fucked up. Bunny.
What? That sounds like a turf war. Clearly Arkveld's been on the edge since it arrived here. Maybe it's lashing out at anything it deems a threat. At this rate, it's gonna throw the whole ecosystem out of balance. We have to stop it, but how? Oh, I've got it. Try taking out a pod from the pouch on the sacred. You'll know you found the right one if it makes your nose wrinkle. It's called a dung pod, and as you've undoubtedly noticed, it possesses a frightfully fetid smell. Whether it's a single monster or even a horde, a well-positioned throw would send even the most rabid beast packing. You are now holding shit. It has no effect on guardians, but the scent should be unbearable for whatever Arkveld's fighting. Throw it with everything you've got.
Okay. Excuse me. Fuck that thing. Whatever Arkveld's fighting. That's the world boss who you stop from swallowing the nearby towns. Yeet! Hey, buddy. Are you mad at me? Oh, he ain't care. Bunny, bunny, banani.
Arkveld fled as well. Perhaps it had perceived you too as a threat and returned to its den to recover its strength. Well, I'm sure you'd love to give chase. I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a Rathalos' tail.
What the Sigma? Judging by the Sacred's gallant posturing, it's eager to resume the hunt.
Had the turf war continued, it may have reached nearby settlements. Thank goodness the dung pod worked as well as it did. Arkveld's lair appears to be further ahead. I expect it's recuperating from its battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. While you were searching for the Guardian, I took it upon myself to put together a camping kit. Let's set up shop near Arkveld's lair and prepare for the grueling hunt before us.
Proceed to set up camp and make final preparations? Yes! The Sacred is on alert, ready to act at a moment's notice.
Come, make yourself at home. No need to worry about any pesky monsters. I've already checked the area and we're perfectly safe. First things first, we feast. One should never hunt on an empty stomach, as we hunters say. I have managed to gather everything we need to have ourselves a barbecue, so let's get to grilling.
I love this. Meat. Extremely important cutscene. Igal's meat triumph.
Delicious! Now with your appetite sated and spirits soaring, I bet you could take on even the mightiest of monsters. Here, take these mega potions as well. They'll come in handy during the hunt.
Thanks, man.
They're a special blend of the potions distributed by the Hunters Guild mixed with fresh honeys harvested by yours truly. Thankfully, we're in a period of plenty just before I was transported here. Transported. With that, I think you're all set. Allow me to formally make my request. Please hunt Guardian Arkveld and protect the life on these plains. Okay.
The Windward Wilds are now accessible. During the battle at Windward Wilds, you will gain access to the duty action Mega Potion. Let me whenever. I will have the stream turned way down. Understandable. Dooloop. Dooloop. Alright, hold on. Grill more meat? No, I'm good. Or perhaps... Unless... No, we're good. We're good. We need to go. We need to go. Also interact with the chair. I did, but like we need to hurry. I need to beat this tonight. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Average wait time 11 minutes. Okay. 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 Barbecue grill. Since we have to wait, I guess. Craved meats. Oh, here we go. Just in time. I wish it would give you the ability to fuck up the cooking. Alright, let's do it. Full plotty. Shaktaral, the Windward Wilds. This cutscene cool as hell. Let's fucking go. She made a perfect egg. She performed perfect meat creation. She's the ultimate gourmand. I yelled getting a lot of cooking done today for somebody who doesn't have culinarian. Okay. Oh, we're just doing it. Alright. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. That looks like something I need to get over here for. I was so fucking right. And now I'm so fucking left. It turned around. Okay. Oh. Ow, fuck. Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh. I got a bad feeling about how this is gonna work. Oop. Oop. Damn it. I got hit by that. It's okay, I've only got 4 stacks.
I'll probably be okay. Oop. Oop. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Good news, all 5 of my Vuln stacks are gone. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is a bad idea standing right here, actually. Fuck. Okay, yep. You know what? I probably should have thought about that a little bit more than not at all. Except... God, you were kidding, Kale. That is a lot of AoEs. Motherfucker likes his big attacks. Hey, wait, no, come back over here. Ah, I got hit by that. When did I get 2 Vuln stacks? That seems to be like a running theme for me here. It's just like, wait, how did I get so many fucking Vuln stacks all of a sudden? Oop. Ah. Fuck. Alright. Oh, that's bad.
That's why you saved the level 3 in a new boss fight. And we already got somebody down. That's fine. Shout out to Delina for holding down the fucking fort there, goddamn. Okay, okay, okay. Spread out, spread out. We're good. It's coming back in. Okay. Go over here. Going back out. Sure, why not? Oh, let's go right here. Fuck. God. Shit. Fuck. Damn it! I'm just standing in the wrong fucking places. Oh boy. Oh, shit. Fuck it, if there's ever time to use the Mega Potions, it's when we're sub 20%. I am not finishing this fight as a corpse. Fuck. I would like to stop having to pay attention to mechanics, please and thank you. %. 1%. Kill this fucking thing! First try. Woo! Game, don't forget to carve. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna fucking grab what I can. I remember how this shit works. God damn. Carving, carving, carving. Nice. Oh, it's a solid piece, too. You don't usually get that with bosses after the fight.
I gotta just... So, oh! Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Okay. Alright, we gotta get out of here.
A successful hunt. Well done, my friend.
Get me out of here. We out. We done.
You did it! You defeated Arkveld. Now these planes will know peace once more.
Thanks to you that I even knew this in the first place. It's thanks to you that I even knew of this threat in the first place.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. It was nothing, really. I'm just thankful you have a hunting association in this land, too. Where I'm from, the moment you issue a request, you'll have a swarm of hunters on your doorstep, itching to carry it out. The quest corner's always bustling as a result.
Smile.
I suppose I better find a way back to the Forbidden Land soon. And yet... not every day you get spirited away to a vast continent as this. You know, I'd like to see the sights and speak with the people. I'll find a way back in the course of that, I'm sure of it. I wouldn't mind learning more about the myriad monsters and resources here either. I'll see where the winds take me, and fill out my field guide as I go along. Who knows? By the time I make it home, I may have filled the whole thing. You think I'd be a worthy adventurer by then?
Yeah. Speaking of palicos, I think Minnie and Raggy are still in the bathroom where we gave them their food. The Sacred gazes at the surroundings with interest.
We ought to inform the Dawn Hunt folk in Tuliolal that we've succeeded in our hunt.
I will go do that. Exit to Shaloni. Oh wait, I could just... Where is he? Oh, there he is. So every time you do that, you get a weapon coffer. Ooh! Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoi. Ah, so the hunt was a success. Well done indeed. Perhaps now life can return to normal for the fauna of Shaloni.
By the way, we carved some scales from Arkveld's hide. Will you be able to create anything with them? It'd be an awful waste to leave them as only a souvenir.
Well now, this is a rare find. If you speak with the smithy here, I'm sure he could fashion armor with it, or at the very least exchange for other wares.
Hi, I'm Smithy.
Be sure to drop by again should you find any other noteworthy materials. Bouquet. NPC shop is also full of really good things. I'll have to take a look. Hey there.
What brings you here, my friend? Already finished feeding?
Aw.
My, would you look at that? It seems they've grown fond of you. If you're not opposed, why not take them along with you on your adventures?
Smile. Like a specific minion. I'll take a look, don't worry.
Yippee! You couldn't ask for a better companion!
Emperor, emperor. Emperor, emperor.
With that settled, I believe it's time I was getting on with my own adventure. Thanks for everything, Oigeld.
Yeah.
May we meet again someday. Sorry, I'm looking up who else is streaming right now so I know who we're gonna raid. Bob is streaming Silent Hill F. Ooh, Riddle's working on a commission. We'll raid into Riddle. Hey, bye. Hey there, girl. Alright, we got the Sacred Horn, the Outdoor Hunter's Grill, and the Hunter's Camp Chair. Complete. Fuck! God damn it! Hold on! Shit! Son of a bitch! God! Okay, hold on. I can... Give me a fucking second. It's fine. I can fix this. Sell that. How much are they asking for that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, just sell it. Sell this. Tumbleclaw weeds, 180, sure. Okay. Filthy hoarding fit. Leave me alone! Leave my inventory out of this. Oh shit. I didn't realize I had so much money waiting for me. Pilgrim slops. Okay. If you could have it all. Do you have inventory space still? I do. There we go. The hunt has only just begun. Earn further rewards by facing Guardian Arkfeld in the Windward Wilds Extreme, which may be unlocked by speaking with the Wandering Minstrel in Tuliolal. Okay, thank God. Come over to me. You're gonna need to give me a second, admittedly. Let me take a look here real quick. Mainline support cart team. Oh, that's nice. Oh my God. Fuck off. We get a baby sacred. We get a vigor wasp. Parasol, Framer's Kit. Bunch of music. Hope Mask. Hope Visor. Oh, that's fun. Support team card is the card that carries you when you die in Monster Hunter. Hope Coil. Well, that's a nice little squite. Okay. There you are. Oh. My goodness. Look at you. Oh, it's so chubby. I love it. Oh, I should probably, like, use this. Oh. It's got a little tail. Let's take a look at the mount guide real quick. Take a look at the Sacred. A beast of burden known for its strength and swiftness, additionally possessed of a superior sense of smell, they are able to track prey over great distances, making them an indispensable hunting companion whence they hail. So what's the adventure? Monster hunting? Adorable.
Okay. I gotta... So that is gonna be it. I need to know what the... Wow. Arkveld, weapons, FF14. I need to know what they look like. Is there anything that isn't a video? Is there just pictures that I can use, please? Oh my god, they're giant fists for monks. That's great. I wish I could preview what it looks like for each class. Oh, I'll find it somewhere, some other way. Well, that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHRK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done... The chat blocker was done by Isaac, who you can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone, KNUCKLEBONE. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. With rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon. Upcoming streams. Thursday is going to be a return to Darksiders Genesis. Friday, we'll be continuing Silent Hill F New Game Plus. And Saturday, we're going to be back in Final Fantasy XIV, taking on Shadowbringers. What we're playing next Tuesday is a little bit up in the air. I'm actually waiting on some... there's a game that I want to play, but I'm waiting on some new stream art to debut with it. Which I'm hoping to have by Tuesday. So if I am able to get that, if I'm able to get something sometime this week, which probably not, just based on the turnaround time the artist I'm working with told me about. But you'll see. You'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yep. That is, I think, everything. Go ahead and stick around for the raid on Riddle's stream, and I will see you next time on the Shark stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.